Good day, my name is Richard and a warm welcome to Tutoring with Richard, where we cover the South African school syllabus and native topics. If you find these videos helpful, please consider supporting me on PayPal, Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. Links in the description box below. Today we're going to cover Mathematics N6. The topic of this tutorial is a mixed bag exam DP test question, round 1, question 3, partial fractions. The question is included in the video. We have been asked to issue a cautionary note. When doing these questions, please use the method I am going to show you, as this is the method that is marked correct. Using your own method to answer questions could cost you marks, even though your method and answer might be right. See the cautionary note at the beginning of the video. Let's get straight into it. Right. So right now, this is 3,1. We are integrating. Okay. Now, first things first, is this will have 3 things going on with it. So, now we've got to break this up. So, it is minus x squared plus 3x plus 4 over x times 1 minus 2x all squared equals. Now we have a over x plus b over 1 minus 2x squared plus c over 1 minus 2x. Now, what we do is we multiply by every part. So, we have to multiply this by our base. So, this multiplies by x, and we get a is 1 minus 2x squared plus bx plus cx times 1 minus 2x. And this is minus x squared plus 3x plus 4. Okay, now we look at our base and we see what x can be equal to. So, the first part of our base is x. So x is equal to 0. And now the next part of our base is x equals to a half. Because I worked that out by going like this, 1 minus 2x equals 0. So, minus 2 comes over, it becomes positive 2. So 1 equals 2x. That jumped over. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X is equal to a half. Okay, so what we are doing next is we are going to input x and 0 into our sums. We're going to put 0 first, the whole line will be equivalent to 0, and the whole, then next, the whole line will be equivalent, x will be considered a half. So then we'll get our numbers. So let's go. Minus 0 squared plus 3 times 0 plus 4. A 1 minus 2 times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c times 0 times 1 minus 2 times 0. The only thing here will be a. So let's go. 2 times 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. So 1 times 0 is 0. So we are left with we're not even left with C. B times 0 is 0. And then what we are left with is A. Now A times 1. It'll be A times 1. Because 2 times 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and 1 squared is 1. So we are left with A1. Now, 0 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0, so 0 plus 0 equals plus 4. So it's all plus 4. So A is equal to 4 in this case. So A up top here is equal to 4. Next step. We're going to make this all equal to a half. So a half squared plus 3 times a half plus 4 equals A times 1 times 1. 1 minus 2 to the half squared plus b times a half plus c times a half times 1 minus 2 times a half. Now, what we are going to be left with is this is equal to 0. Let's see what will be 0. So 2 times 2, 2 times a half is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 times a half is 0. 0 times c is 0. So plus 0. A half times b is a half b. A half b. And a half times 2 is a half, is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 squared is 0. A times 0 is 0. And this we get, now what we get here, 21 over 4. Now that we've worked out 21 over 4, we're left with 21 over 4 equals a half b. So what we're going to do now is take this 21 over 4 times 2 over 1 equals b. So 2 cancels with a 4 and we get 2. 21 over 2. So b equals 21 over 2. Now to work out C. That's a little bit more tricky. So first things first is we've got to multiply and FOIL all of this. We have to FOIL all of this. So minus x squared plus 3x plus 4 equals A. Now this is 1 minus 2x. 1 minus 2x. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 minus 2x minus 2x plus 4x squared. Minus 2 is minus 4. So A times 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared plus bx plus cx times 1 cx minus 2cx squared. Now what we're going to do is say A times 1 is A minus 4ax plus 4ax squared plus bx plus cx minus 2cx squared. So now we're looking for C, and this is how we'll find C. So minus x squared plus 3x plus 4. Alright, how we're going to find our C is we can use x squared. So in this case, x squared, now we're only going to deal with the coefficients. The x squared is equal to minus 1 equals 4a minus 2c. Now a, 4 times 4 is 16, minus 2c minus 1. So, minus 1 minus 16 is minus 17. Equals minus 2c. So now this will be 17 over 2. Minus over a minus is a positive. So C is equal to 17 over 2 is equal to C. That is equal to C. So we have everything we need now to finally do our integration. Our integration goes 4 over x, the integral of 4 over x, plus the integral of 21 over 2 times 1 minus 2x squared, plus the integral of 17 over 2 over 1 minus 2x. This one is pretty simple. We're going to integrate. So 4 times 1 over x plus 21 over 2 times 1 over 1 minus 2x squared plus 17 over 2 of 1 over 1 minus 2x. Okay, so now we've got to multiply each side. Now we've got to multiply these by a half to make them the same as the bottom, to make the numerator the same as the denominator. So, right, this will be straight ln x, 4 ln x, plus 21 over 4. Now this will be 1 minus 2x minus 1. So, minus times minus goes below. So it's minus 1 and we plus 1. Wait, this is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1. So that is minus 1. Minus 1. So then I will change it in the next step. I will change it. Now this goes down to, now the 17 over 2 times a half. Is 17 over 4. Is 17 over 4. And this will become then 1 minus 2x. So the next step is 4 ln x minus 21 over 4, 1 over 1 minus 2x plus 17 over 4 ln 1 minus 2x. Plus c. And that is our final integral. Now we're going to do 3.2. Okay, the integral of 10x squared plus 7x plus 1. Now this is 2x squared plus 1 times 4x minus 1. Okay, let's do our x's first. X equals 1 over 4. X is a quarter. We cannot do anything with this because we have the squared on the inside of the bracket. So how we solve this is a little bit different. 10x squared plus 7x plus 1 equals ax plus b over 2x squared plus 1 plus c over 4x minus 1. Right, so now we multiply through with the base. This comes up here, that goes up there. So we are left with 10x squared plus 7x plus 1 equals ax plus b times 4x minus 1 plus c times 2x squared plus 1. Okay, now what we're we're going to do is make x equal to a quarter. So 10 times a quarter squared plus 7 times a quarter plus 1 equals bx times a quarter, that cancels away. So ax plus b times 0, that cancels off, plus c times 2 times quarter squared plus 1. Okay. C is going to be equal to, let's do it quickly, 27/8. And this is, C is equal to 9/8. Now what we do is we multiply by the inverse. 27/8 times 8/9. 8 and 8 cancel, and you're left with 27/9. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So C equals 3. C equals 3. Okay. Now let's FOIL each of these now to find A and B. So let's FOIL. AX times 4x is 4a x squared. 4a x squared minus ax b plus 4bx minus b plus 2cx squared plus c. Now 10x squared plus 7x plus 1. Okay, so what we're going to do next is let's get x squared, because we can get a. We can use c and we can use a. Then all we have to do is bx and get b. So 10, so x squared is equal to 10, which is equal to 4a plus 2c. So what we have here is 2c, 3 times 2 is 6. 6, so 10 minus 6, 10 minus 6 is 4. So we've got 4 equals 4a. Divided by 4, divided by 4. Cancel, cancel. A is equal to 1. A equals 1. So now next solution. Now we're going to use, now we've used that and we use that. So let's use AX. So we got 7. So X is just 7 equals minus A plus 4B. Minus 1 plus 4B. And then 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. Equals 4b over 4 over 4. 8 over 4 is 2. So b equals 2. Okay, so now that we have that, okay, so this will be 1x plus b over 2x squared plus 1, the integral of, plus the integral of 3 over 4x minus 1. Right, so we're going to split this apart into 3 things. So x over 2x squared plus 1 plus b is 2. b is 2. So 2 over integral 2x squared plus 1 plus the integral 3 4x plus minus 1. Now what we have here is what our answer will be is, now this is x and x, it's an x squared, so this will take it to a quarter, ln 2x squared plus 1, and this takes it to 2. Now this will be 2 over the square root of 2, because there's a squared in here and you can't just multiply by 2, you can't just multiply by a half, you have to take that squared into account. So it's so you multiply this to get to the top by a square root, or 1 over. So our answer will be 2 over the root of 2 tant, this is a formula that's done in your formula sheet. This is done via the formula sheet. This is the integral of this as it stands in your formula sheet. This will be in your formula sheet from here. And then finally, plus 3 over 4 ln 4x minus 1 plus c. And that is our final answer. Okay, please remember when doing these, please do these step by step. Each step is worth half a mark. So when you write your exam or test or prepare for your tests and that, please use this as a method of doing it, because you'll be doing it step by step. Some memos and that, when you look at your memos to see how the work is done and everything, they skip steps. So please follow all your steps. If in doubt, you can ask your lecturer or tutor. And also in your exam, please make use heavily of your calculator, because your calculator will be your lifesaver. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm and to grow the channel. Positive feedback is most welcome. I enjoy reading your comments. Please use the comments section to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos. Be at peace, be kind to each other, and remember, passing well is achievable. Have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.